The Chamber of Commerce, Not Just for Business, by Beth Pratt. During your working life, especially if you worked in any sales adjacent capacity, you probably were a member of your local Chamber of Commerce. You know the organization to be one that promotes businesses, plans and hosts networking and business development events, and advocates for member businesses at the local, state, and national level. When you retire and business development and sales are no longer at the forefront of your daily life, does the Chamber of Commerce still matter to you? The simple answer is that it should. In your community, your Chamber of Commerce is at work in facets you never saw during your time attending their networking events. They may have a scholarship program for high school seniors or internships for students looking at careers in business, hospitality, or civil service. Often, they offer presentations and classes open to the public with topics about local issues. Elected officials are often members, and the monthly lunch meetings, also often open to the public, have speakers on various topics throughout the year. But wait, there's more. Do you run in marathons? Join community fun runs or bicycle tours? Your local chamber is likely to be a hub for registrations and may even sell the swag for your local event. Need that hat or t-shirt for a visiting relative? No problem. Your chamber has them on hand for you. The city parks may have programs during the year that are open to the public, like music in the park or pickleball competitions. Your city government works in tandem with your chamber, may even share office space with them. And their information is going to be found on the events calendar that the chamber publishes every month. When that annual festival hits your town, where do you go to find the event schedule? Not only will you find the schedule of activities through your chamber, but you will find information about all the associated events that go along with that festival. They will probably also have the festival t-shirts and hats available, both before and after the festival has concluded. This is true whether the chamber is the host of the event or not. How about when you are new to town? How do you find a list of local restaurants or churches or parks? Guess who has all of those brochures on hand? You got it, your local chamber does. Want to find out a point of history about your new home? Perhaps you're looking for information about the reason a particular barn exists in the middle of your downtown, or what the history of a particularly ornate home in the old town is. You probably get the point. Your Chamber of Commerce does a lot more than support their business members. They serve a much larger purpose. They are instrumental in all things culture, history, and business, from hosting to supporting to researching in your town. Volunteer opportunities. In most places, your Chamber of Commerce is also a welcome site for the tourists that come to visit. In Washington state, it is quite common that the Chamber is working on behalf of either a municipality or a tourism bureau to operate a visitor and information center, also known as a VIC. The VIC in your town is probably managed by your chamber, but daily operations are done by a handful of dedicated volunteers who love their town and like to share what they know with all who come in to find information. Like all volunteer-based organizations, there's a good chance that they are openly recruiting volunteers. Volunteers greet tourists and guests to town, provide information on recreation, lodging, dining, and other services available in the area, and let their passion for their town shine as they share their favorite activities that the visitor may enjoy. Another option may be an ambassador group. Ambassadors are usually a group within a chamber, but that the volunteer option is open to all who would join. The tasks are quite simple. Dress in the uniform of that ambassador group when attending ribbon cutting events. Those events include business openings, anniversaries, renovation, remodel reopenings, changes of owner management, and kickoffs for local events and festivals. For newcomers to an area, these kinds of volunteer positions are a great way to meet people, become familiar with available businesses, and learn about the culture of their new town. In fact, there are often newcomer clubs that are attached to or members of your local chamber. Once plugged into your local chamber, you will also hear about other volunteer opportunities, from short-term festival or event-specific roles to long-term volunteer positions with organizations like emergency management or libraries. Organizations look to their chamber to help them find people who will make a good match to their open positions. More than that, there are often job postings made known through the chamber if you are looking to start a career in your new community. Shall we sign you up now? You can join your local chamber as an individual member in most areas. The fee is minimal, and you get inside access to all the news and happenings around your community. But more importantly, it is a way you can support your local businesses, schools, and nonprofit organizations. Your dues are used for a variety of events, information channels, and causes throughout your community. And you will have a direct line of communication to your local leaders, both in business and in government. Whether you are a first time entrepreneur, a retiree, or somewhere in between, joining your local Chamber of Commerce may be the best way to jump into your community. You will be a part of all the things that make your town unique, all while supporting your neighbors and friends in their business and organizational enterprises. With so many reasons to join, you should call your local chamber today. This article was prepared by Beth Pratt, Executive Director of the Esquimalt-Dungeness Valley Chamber of Commerce.